Welcome to PrepsNet Coach Speak with minor tenacious Tigers head football coach Adrian Abrams, powered by CM Gridiron. Here's your host, Aubrey Johnson.
Welcome back, Coach.
Glad to be here.
Good to see you. So last Thursday at Northridge, you had a bit of a loss there, 45-13. Take us through the night.
It was just a tough night. We sustained some injuries early, it was kind of hard. It was wet.
Right.
Sustained some injuries. Some young guys had to go in really early, and it was a tough night.
Right.
Northridge played a good game, and we weren't able to really come back from the injuries that we sustained early.
Okay. Well, tell us about the injuries. I mean, as much as you can. What's going on there?
Our starting quarterback went down early. Thank God it's not season ending, but he wasn't able to finish the game.
Okay.
And we had a young quarterback come in, Tommy Burtz, and coming in at this point, week 10 playoff team at a hostile environment, it was tough.
Right.
But he was able to get his bearings about him after a couple of snaps. We were able to make it to half, and he came out the second half and did a phenomenal job. But it was just a little too late.
Okay.
But our quarterback will be back this week.
That was the next
Tommy
question.
got some invaluable experience, and
Right.
look forward to going into, the second season.
Right. Very good. So we're going to talk about the second season, AKA the playoffs, right after this message.
PrepsNet Coach Speak is powered by CM Gridiron. CM Gridiron is your home of fan-focused Alabama high school football. From our weekly interactive Team of the Week and offensive and defensive fan-selected Player of the Week polls to the Alabama High School Stadium Tour, player profiles, Coach of the Week features, and live in-game scoreboards, CM Gridiron is the largest fan-driven digital platform in the state of Alabama. Your team, your voice, your vote, your game. CM Gridiron.
We're back. Coach, the regular season is done. You went 5-5. Since we're right at the playoffs, but let's look back for a minute and discuss this team. What do you think the soul of this team is?
I think there's really a tough team, resilient, tenacious. Somebody reminded me, I got a text, and I was reminded that we missed the playoffs the last couple of years, and we had a goal of getting to the playoffs. And sometimes when you get in the rough part of your season or you drop a game or two, it's easy to forget that you had, set some lofty goals at the beginning of the season.
Right.
And the goals that we did set, we attained. Now,
Right.
it's the second season, we're hitting reset, everybody's 0-0. But I told my team on Monday, last year this time we were not practicing.
Right.
And it's a blessing. There's only 32 teams in 6A that are practicing this week,
Right.
and we're one of them. So
Okay.
let's take that and let's make the most of it by trying to be 1-0.
All right. Well, your first playoff game is this week. It's against Hartselle. They've gone 8-2 in the regular season, so it's a really strong team. Tell us what you expect to see from them.
Well, there's not a lot of secrets with them. They're going to shift, they're going to motion, but at the end of the day, they're a tough ball club that wants to get downhill and run the football. Defensively, they're going to fly around. I think they like to try to create chaos. They're going to be bodies flying everywhere, guys stunting in here, left, right, blitzing. They're aggressive. They're really aggressive defensively. And so, that's what they're going to look like. They're going to play hard offensively, defensively, special teams. They're going to play really hard. It's a team that has a lot of pride, a city that has a lot of pride.
Sure.
And we look forward to being there on Friday night.
Good deal. So you guys have not played each other since 2016, so it's been a while. They have a brand new coach in Coach Bert Newton, and he's done well kind of everywhere he's gone. How do you scheme against this team?
I think it goes back, and I know it sounds cliche, but if you get to where with all the many looks and formations and shifts and all this stuff they do on offense or all the things they do defensively, you'll get lost. And so I think
a lot of eye candy, right?
A lot
Coach?
of eye candy, an extreme amount of eye candy. And so if you do that, you'll get lost. So what the best thing to do is just focus on us and do our job And at the end of the day, it always comes back to blocking and tackling.
Yes, it
And
does.
so
Always the fundamentals, right?
Absolutely. You know, and we've been preaching all year that it's skill over scheme. And so you keep teaching that skill, you keep teaching that skill. So when the scheme falls out, you know, in the first and second quarter and everything shakes out, we got them figured out, they got us figured out. It's going to come down to who does the fundamental things better.
Okay, well, we hope for the best for you this week. That's our show. We appreciate your time, and we certainly appreciate you. We'll have another one. Join us next week for another minor version of Coach Speak.
Go Tigers.